All right, here we go. Hey, Janet. Hey, everybody.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
We're going to hang around here and chat for a few minutes and give Patty time to come. She was en route back to her house from getting her nails done. So, is everybody ready for Christmas?
No,
Bernie,
No,
you ready? Stephanie, you
no.
ready?
no.
So Stephanie, show everybody all the cards and tell them how many cards you got.
Up to now, I've got 54. So there's loads of them on that back. Well, I don't know if I turn them that way, they all go the whole way along
Wow.
along there. Yeah, there's 54 up to now, but I do send 100, so or just slightly over. Yeah.
And what are they all hung up with?
Wool, knitting wool.
Okay. Yeah. Oh,
It's funny enough, we got a lot more in the post today. My husband said, I need to put another string up. I said, yes, you do.
and you haven't got any the same?
No,
No.
it's very, very rare that we ever get any the same. They're nearly always
Yeah.
different.
Wow,
Yeah.
amazing.
Crazy.
Goodness. I don't have any yet. But, like I said before, my family here, nobody really sends out cards anymore.
Yeah.
No.
You know,
It's still quite a big thing in the UK. I
I
mean,
like it.
you
I wish
send
it
them
was big here.
Yeah.
you send them to your neighbours, you give one to the postman and the refuse collectors, and as well as
Wow.
obviously a tip. Yeah, it's just something that people still do. Yeah.
Goodness.
And of
Okay.
those
It's nice.
people, are they acquaintances mostly, or like would you know them to have a
Well,
good conversation with?
yeah, my husband's one of 10, so obviously
Oh,
there's all his family, and it's friends that we've known sort of all our lives from when we first got married, and people move
yeah.
away, and you may only just sort of send a card and not speak to them the rest of the year, but you always put in, and they do the same. We're all keeping well. Hope you are as well, and it's just
Yeah.
you won't hear from the rest of the year, but it's just people that you've known for years and that they're still okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, so I think what we'll do is go ahead and get started, and Patty will join us shortly, she said.
Okay.
So we want to introduce ourselves. We are the Digi Chicks -2. Linda's usually with us, but she had plans for today, so she was unable to join us. And so my name's Tammy. I'm from Mobile, Alabama. And next to me, Bernie.
I'm Bernie. Pardon me. I'm in Melbourne, Australia, and it's 7:04 a.m. on Thursday morning. So this was the first. This session was the first one that I actually mixed the days up. So I was ready 24 hours ago when Tammy and Paddy said that we were having it on the 15th. I had the 15th stuck in my head. So for me, it's the 16th of December today. So I was ready 24 hours ago, but I'm ready today.
Good. I'm bad about getting days mixed up.
Oh, dear.
And next we have Stephanie.
Hi, I'm Stephanie, and I live in England in the UK, and it's just after 8 o'clock in the evening for me. So I think we've got Bernie in the morning the following day. Tammy, is it about 3 o'clock for you,
It's
Tammy?
2 o'clock my time. It'll be 3 o'clock for Patty.
For Patty, and
We
just
do
after
it
8
all on
o'clock for
different
me.
times.
I think it's absolutely brilliant that we're all over the world and we can do this and everybody can join in.
It is.
And I need to say a special hello to Zara. She's my 13-year-old granddaughter, and apparently she's watching on YouTube. So, hi, there she is.
Hi, Zara.
How's our okay? So so today the chicks are going to be making Christmas cards, and they had a couple of things that we asked them to make sure they included. One was some kind of Christmas character of their choosing, and ribbon, and that was it.
That was it.
So,
No, and it was something to put money or a gift
oh
voucher
yeah,
in.
and
And
to
a
have
gift card.
insert for to add a card or money or whatever. Yes, that was the other thing. Those three things. So, without further
Thinking for a
ado,
bit there, Stephanie. I thought, what was the other thing? And then I thought, oh no, I'm good with the cards. But I thought, oh no.
So without further ado, I'm going to step back and let the ladies start their cards.
And I'm going to switch cameras.
Snap.
Here we go.
That's me.
Perfect.
Okay. So now for my ribbon, what I did was, these are the ribbons that I used. So I've got some gold, green, red and ribbon and some red and some green. So on part of my card, I'm using my ribbon as background.
Oh, brilliant.
Cool.
So I've got some over here in my, oh, that's a spare bit for later. So yeah, so that's how I'm using my ribbon, not in the traditional way of making a bow. I've got 3 bits of, yeah, that's going to all go on my card.
Cool. I can't wait to see.
Yeah, so we don't always have to use, when someone says ribbon, to think of it as a, has to be a bow.
That's right. Awesome.
So, yeah.
And I ran out of red cardstock. I just wanted this circle, and I ran out of the red cardstock to match mine. So I'm using a marker pen, because nobody'll see this underneath, because there's another piece to go on the top. So it will have a red border, which will be exactly that colour. But I'm doing the back as well, because part of it will be seen, so I don't want the back to look horrible. So, and my ribbon is some that I bought many, many years ago, because I thought it looked nice at some market I went to. I never used it, and I thought this is an ideal opportunity, because it actually says Merry Christmas.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So I finally got a use for it.
So Stephanie and I was talking earlier in the week, and we were talking about purchasing all different colored cardstock. And we've come to realize that the main #1 color that we need is white, because we can make it any color we want. So I have an abundance of colored cardstock. So I hardly ever use it, because I either print or use pattern paper or use my markers or ink. So yeah.
Yeah, I think we do. We get overrun with things, and then it's just not the exact colour. So at least with using either printing it off or using marker pens, we can sort of blend them in, can't we, together?
That's right.
Hi, Roxana.
Hi, Roxana. Hi, Richard. Those are some cute little images there.
And the other thing, if anyone's curious, so I made this card myself, so I didn't really have a pattern in mind. So I've just got some interesting that Tammy and Stephanie are talking about cardstock. I bought this cardstock and it's really crappy. It's got a really funny texture to it, but it's really thin. So I use it to make my mock-up cards. So when I didn't really know, even if I follow someone on YouTube or something, I make my own like mock-up card, so I know what I'm doing. And on here I've got that it's a 12 by 5 3/4 inch piece of cardstock, scored at 6 inch. Oh, that's this bit in here. So I write myself notes, and then this becomes my template. And in here then I put the ribbon that I used as well, just so I've got an idea and a memory of what I do. And this is how I'm going to make my cards. So I've got some notes here on how I do it, and then that I'll just put away in my template box.
Cool.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. That I have a box with instructions. It's pretty similar to that, because I don't know about you, you forget, don't you? I've made things in the past. If you don't do notes and you come to do it again, I can look at something and think, well, I don't know how I did that. So yeah,
Exactly.
it does make a big difference, doesn't it?
It does. I mean, if nothing more, if you don't even have a template of the one you made, you can always just write the directions down, so you'll have them again. That's
exactly. Yeah. So I just use cheap cardstock on doing it, knowing that I'm not going to use that on a card because it frays really easily. it's really funny stuff.
Janet says, good idea. Now she knows what to do with her crappy cardstock.
And you get practice too at making, without using your good cardstock, you get practice at making it, and then you can tweak it or change it, and then do it on your, on your good cardstock.
Joni says, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, Joni.
That didn't quite work. Oh, we'll chop that off.
I'm doing the inside of mine. It's quite a small card, which is unusual for me. It's a 5.5 by 4.5, but it's going to sort of slide up for the for a pouch to fit inside. And the actual cardstock is actually, well, it's not cardstock, it's more paper. But I decided to give it a little bit more stability. I've stuck a bit of thinner card on, so it makes it a little bit more rigid, so that hopefully when it does come to slide out, it will slide out a lot easier. Fingers crossed.
I like your hopefully.
Yeah.
So what
this
did
is
you
the front
put
of
your
my
image?
card.
Okay.
So the front of my card is it's just on some, I've just put some gold paper behind the star. So I cut the stars out on the silhouette as print and cut, and then my printer doesn't give really vibrant colors, so I've actually gone over this with some pencil. So I've used color pencils, and then I put some glitter on the hat and some what are they called, glossy accents on the red part and the antlers. So mine's Rudolph.
Oh, that's brilliant.
So cute. Where did you get him from?
Creative Fabrica. I'll find the name. All these characters. So there was 4 characters. So we've got a gnome with some plaits. We've got a Santa gnome and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it is. So it's very cute, and he's so I've just put some glossy accents and some glitter on him as well. So I don't know what it is.
Well, he looks gorgeous.
Thank you. So he's going to go here. I need to get rid of that.
Hey, everybody. Sorry I'm late.
That's okay. Stephanie, Janet says that's a good idea. She'll have to reinforce her papers now.
Yeah, it was just with it being a little bit thin, there was no structure to it. I did try to make one, and it was really floppy. So I thought a little piece of, not too thick a card, but just that little bit of extra card behind it just gives it that bit more rigidity. So hopefully that'll work okay.
So Tammy, can you fill me in and maybe anybody else that's going to come late? What's going on?
Yeah, sure. Yes. So the chicks today, as you know, were asked to do a Christmas card that has a way to put a card or money in using ribbon and any Christmas character they chose. So if you look right here at Bernie, she got these little characters from Creative Fabrica, and they are so cute.
They really are. They really are.
Yeah.
I know.
I'll find the name of it in a minute. What they are. I'm just trying to get.
She's gonna find the name and number and give it to us.
Yep.
And then Stephanie is making a card, but because her striped paper you see there was a little thin, she added it to other cardstock to make it more firm. So she's making one that has a pull out. So.
And my characters I got from, I think it was Design Studio. I bought them last year, but they do loads of free ones. I've got a little reindeer and
oh,
that's cute.
penguin.
Oh, they're
To go on
cute.
mine. In fact, I did quite a few. I wasn't quite sure which one I was going to use. So
Mm.
So you ready for Christmas, Patty?
Oh, yeah, as ready as I'll ever be. So I was late because, well, the Digi chicks kind of saw me. I was getting my nails done. I don't know if any of you get your nails done either, but my friend talked me into getting those dip nails, and they grow out so fast they look creepy. So I had to have those things sawed off, basically. But yeah, as far as Christmas, yeah, I'm getting there. How about you guys?
Yeah, I've asked the girls and they said no, they're not ready. And myself,
no,
we
I'm
still
not.
got quite a bit to do.
How about Joni? I see Joni and Roxana. And you guys ready?
That was my first mistake, but hopefully I've rectified it. I put the cardstock on the wrong way around, so that's a good start.
Oh.
That's all
I think
right.
I've
Nobody would have never
rectified.
known if you hadn't said anything.
Oh no, well, if I didn't do it right, it won't work. I won't have a card that flips, but I think I've got it right now. It's a good job I've used a glue that doesn't set straight away. If it was one of those that set straight away, I would be snookered.
Oh. So Joni says she's about ready. She's now to wrap it. Janet says, I'm ready. And Roxana said, oh, but getting there. Yeah. Mm.
Look how colourful everything of Bernie's looks. That looks fab.
Oh my gosh, I was just going to say that, Stephanie. Look at that red.
Oh, it's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yeah,
Very red, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah,
looks
it's
beautiful.
fab.
The colors are really good today.
Well, I was just saying before you joined, Patty, my printer doesn't seem to want to do colours as vibrant as they look on my screen. So I've gone over with a lot of them with pencil.
Oh, okay.
So I've coloured him in with pencil as well, and then put some glossy accents on the hat and antlers, and put some shimmer glitter on that around the part of the hat. And then I just use print and cut my stars out, and then just use print and cut for the rest.
Do you have a recipient in mind, Bernie?
It's quite funny. Like I said, I was prepared for yesterday, so it was going to go to my sister-in-law because I saw her last night, but I'll probably see her again on the weekend and give it to her then.
Did you tell everybody before I got here what happened to you yesterday?
Yep.
Okay.
I said it was my first session where I actually got the time wrong.
Oh, I thought that was hilarious. What, we said the 15th, and oh wait, their 15th, not mine.
Yeah, they're 15th. Normally I'm pretty good, and then I was like, oh, that didn't quite work, did it? So this would be 5.75. 25.
So Joni says that Christmas is definitely different than the old days. What do you mean by that, Joni? You mean when you were a kid and you got to snoop under the tree and And Stephanie, do you have somebody in mind for yours?
Well, mine actually, I'm going to do 4 of them because it is a card, but it's not a card. It's actually my the boys and the wives. I buy them little bits of things for Christmas, but the main thing they get is a voucher. They get money, then they can buy what they really want rather than something that they don't need.
Right.
So when I'd sort of looked at this and designed it, I thought that's perfect for them for their money for Christmas. So they're all going to get one very similar to this.
And before you joined, Patty, I was saying how, so today was Christmas character and ribbon, and I'm using my ribbon, which is these 3 bits of ribbon, the 3 colors. I'm using them on. I actually made them into. So instead of using a ribbon as a bow, I've actually used ribbon as my backing paper. Well, backing.
That's such a clever idea. How did you attach it?
I'm just with glue. So I had not glue, double-sided tape that I put across some card, and then just stuck the ribbon to the double-sided tape.
Ooh. I never would have thought to do that.
I think that's a brilliant idea.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I've got this ribbon, and it's like it's that sort of stiffy stuff, and I would never be able to make that into a bow. And I looked at it, and I had a whole big reel of it, and I thought, I wonder if I could put that on card. And then I did that, and then thought, I'll add some. This is dinner stuff, and I'll add some color as well.
Nice.
And my ribbon was something I bought from a market years ago and never used. I'm going to use it today. It's not for bow either. Mine says Happy Christmas. It's been stuck there for years. Wow. So that's my ribbon. So Bernie and I are doing a bit of something different this time.
Oh, yeah. Yep. So Joni, are you making a bunch of Christmas gifts with your Glowforge? And she said, just the shopping, no help and lack of items on the shelf. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was her.
Got Zara watching as well, Patty. So my 13-year-old granddaughter said hello before, and I was saying to Stephanie and Tammy before we went on, I had to let her know yesterday that I got the date wrong. And I said to her, sorry, because she was getting up and she'd set her alarm on her phone. And I said, how will you know where to go? And she said, no, I've got the alarm set. And I said, no, but how will you know where to find it? She said, I've got a subscription to Patty Ann's YouTube channel. I said, I agree then.
Sweet.
Technology-minded 13-year-olds.
Exactly, yes.
So we've all shouted hi to her. So she knows she's famous now.
And her name again?
Zara.
Zara?
Yep, Zara. Z-A-R-A.
Z-Z-A-R-A.
Oh, well, it's funny because we all call her Z, but I'm still old school and I learned it as Z, but yeah.
Looky.
Stephanie, do you say Z?
Z, yes, yeah.
Look on the screen. Oh, where did it go?
Hello.
See that?
Oh,
hello, Zara.
There's my 3 cards.
Those are so cute.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to decide. This is a bit I hadn't decided whether I put them all in a row and then they're going to have to be perfect, or whether I kind of do that and then they're not sure.
Let's have a look in a row. I think I like them in a row.
Yeah, me too. I think I'll just draw a line so I know where I am. I might put them.
Oh, Janet said hi to Zara too.
Oh.
Yeah. Joni says she's making cutting boards. It got so cold and I can't use it in the garage when it's 40 degrees out.
Wow.
Huh.
It's 71 and partly sunny here.
It's really sunny here. Let me see the temps. 52. Oh, no, that's not me. That's my brother's place. I have all my relatives on my thing. I can check everybody's. It's 54 here and sunny. And my brothers and my sister went to Jackson Hole, Wyoming and vacation for a bit. And I even had that on here. So I know it's 19 degrees there. I need to delete that off here.
I just said as well when we started, Patty, before you came, I was short of cardstock to make the circle that I wanted to do on here. So I've just gone round with a pen. This will be covered up just on some white cardstock, so it's it'll match.
See, clever. That's so smart too.
Yeah, so we don't miss out.
Right. Looks like it's working really well.
Yeah, I tried one without putting the cardstock behind it, and it was a bit weak and feeble, but that way it just sort of like opens up really easily.
Mm-hmm.
And we haven't gone for the same things, but we've both gone for red for Christmas.
Yeah, I've gone for red.
I think red's such a happy color at Christmas. I
Yeah.
hate when everybody takes their wreaths with their red bows down because it's just cheery.
Yeah, really cheerful,
It is.
isn't it? Yeah.
Ha. Carmen says, "Hey, ladies, I've been driving and listening to you all. I'm at my destination now. Just wanted to say Merry Christmas. It's 30 here at my daughter's house in Idaho. Have a blessed day. Bye."
Oh, bless. Same to you,
Aw,
Carmen.
Merry Christmas,
Thank you,
Carmen.
Carmen.
Yeah.
So, I was thinking, we like to go and download digital papers and patterns and stuff. And so I was thinking, sometimes you want that bling that's shiny. So I don't remember who it was, but I watched the video where a girl made her own paper, and to make it shiny, she took foil and glue. And then everywhere she would lay the foil and rub it on the glue, the foil would stick. So if you want to print it off and make it have some shiny, that would be an easy way to do it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So are you talking about the foil we use for foiling, like tin foil?
The foil for foiling, but it's not the kind like we used to do with our, it's the deco foil,
Right, okay.
because,
Yeah.
anything sticky, it'll stick to. It's not the heat
Yes.
activated kind.
Oh.
So she just put glue down, and everywhere she put the glue, she rubbed it down. But we could also do it with our Gildan flakes.
Yes.
We could put that on there and make it shiny too. Because sometimes you want that sparkle that comes with that paper that has the foil on it.
Janet says, "I've used the vinyl from Dollar Tree on paper and cut out designs."
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, because that's glittery, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got some of that, about 4 rolls of that Dollar Tree vinyl.
Can you? Do you have it to show?
Yeah, sure.
Nearby? Because I don't know for
Yeah,
sure.
hold on. Let me grab it.
Okay. Where's your paper from, Steph? You must have had a paper pack.
Yes, I was really lucky. It was somebody put on Facebook in an English group, and we have a shop. It's a bit probably like your Dollar Tree, really cheap, sort of a pound shop. And somebody had bought these packs of cardstock, and they put on, and they were only 99 pence, which is just slightly over $1. And everybody was saying, "Oh, I'll show you them." Everybody was saying, "Well, I've been in and I can't see them. We haven't got them in our home bargains, and I'll just get them." And the lady then put on, they weren't where you would have expected craft things to be. They were with the Christmas things like napkins and things like that. We'll nip. And I ended up getting some, and I took some for my friend as well. I'll show you, because I was really pleased with them for less than $1. I'll just get them and show you them.
While she's coming, I'll show you mine. This is from the Dollar Tree, some of theirs. It's by Crafter's Square. It's called vinyl paper. And this is some glitter. The colors don't look the same on screen as it is. It's more of a, it's real bright, kind of a peachy color. Not sure why. It's so dull looking on there, but it's glitter vinyl, and it's
Oh, I see it. We can see it a little bit now. Yeah.
and then I've got it in black and silver and
And you bought that at the Dollar Tree?
Dollar Tree for $1.
Wow. Huh.
It's not the kind of vinyl you would want to put on your shirts, or I don't even think I would use it on a mug or anything, but it works good for paper crafting, I think.
What does it say on the box it's for, or does it not?
It is permanent glitter paper.
Okay. Joni wanted to know about the thickness.
Now they do have HTV. They have the kind that supposedly goes on the shirts and stuff, but
Mhm.
I don't have any of that. It's very thin, Joni. Can you see how thin it is?
Oh, yeah.
It's really, really thin. But I have a friend that wanted some fingernail art, so I cut quite a bit of it out for her using this, and it worked pretty good for that.
There you go, Patty. You can put some fingernail art on.
Yeah.
Yeah, these were the pads I got,
Oh.
and they are really pretty.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
And they were in the Christmas section of your
Yes.
store.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, which we would never have thought of looking there. And they're all foil. There was the silvers and then the reds.
Oh,
Wow.
beautiful.
Oh, they're double-sided too.
Yeah, you can have it either the plain or
the sparkly.
or the foil. Yeah.
Right.
So I thought, oh, I'll have to get some of those.
Yeah.
Like Bernie said, after Christmas she got a really nice pad, so I'm gonna look and see if
Yep,
after Christmas
sure
I can
did.
find some.
That was beautiful, the one that Bernie got, wasn't it? Yeah.
Roxana says they're beautiful, Stephanie.
Thank you, Roxana. I love a bargain.
Yes. I
We
do
all
too.
do, don't we?
Hey, Stephanie, I was looking today. I can't remember, and you might not remember off the top of your head, but do you remember that site you showed us once where you can get really cute free images that we can download and make an offset on? They also they give the images away free, and then they sell the die cuts.
Yes.
But we were able to get, do you remember what that was?
Highlight Crafts.
Highlight Crafts. Okay, I was
Yeah,
looking for that.
where I got the robin and all those.
Yes,
things from.
yes.
Yeah, Highlight Crafts. There was 2, Carnation Crafts and Highlight Crafts, and they both do the same thing, give you free downloads. And I did buy these little images. I bought them last year, and it was only something like $1. But I got these from, I'll have to look, Design Studio, I think it is, and they have loads of freebies on there as well.
Huh. So the 2 you told me were Highlight Crafts, and the other one was what?
Carnation Crafts.
Carnation.
And Design Studio.
And I think it's, I'll have to look, I think it's Design Studio. Yeah.
Well, I guess you did have it off the top of your head.
Well, it's only because when I did it, I signed up to the newsletter. So obviously I'm always getting them on my email. Otherwise, probably I wouldn't remember. Otherwise, I don't think.
Oh, yeah. Janet was reminding everybody, don't forget to go to Snap Click Supply.
That's Linda's thing.
Today's that $1 Wednesday thing.
Thank you, Janet, for reminding us.
Yeah.
Where does that go? No, that's got to go. Oh, it needs to be.
Bernie, you sound like me. Are you talking to yourself?
Oh, constantly.
I do it all the time.
I do too. and Stephanie and I even talk to ourselves when we're talking to each other.
Yeah, we do. If we're doing a crafting thing, I can hear Tammy talking. I'm the same. She's saying things as she's doing. And then I have to say, no, are you talking to me or are you talking to yourself?
You get the best answers when you talk to yourself.
Without a shadow of a doubt, Bernie, definitely.
At least you always agree with it.
Yeah.
Or sometimes you don't, and that's okay too. Sometimes it's what was I thinking?
Yeah, but you're not going to argue with yourself, I don't guess. Well, maybe you will.
I remember once coming home from school and my mum was, I don't know what she was doing, she was cleaning up and I was only young, obviously, then, and she was talking away. And as I came in, she said, "Oh, you made me jump." I said, "Mum, who were you talking to?" She said, "I was talking to myself."
That's funny. Hmm.
There we go. I think I'm done today. Mine was, yeah, very straightforward.
I'm not far off either, Bernie.
You wouldn't know that was coloured white cardstock.
Mm-mm.
No, I've got to, I didn't do this bit here. I'm going to have to do that because I can't have that mess like that. I thought I'd filled it all in and I haven't, but I will do because I'm not having a mess at the back there. Can't have somebody opening that and being a mess.
And
There's
just
the
like
link
that, it
to-
was fixed. Yep.
There's the link to one of the things that Stephanie said, the Carnation Crafts. And Janet wanted to know, Bernie, what are the fold measurements for your card?
This now is 6 by 6. So it's 6 by 6. This piece in here was 12 by 5 3/4. This inserty bit.
Okay.
And then I just folded it, but the actual card is 6 by 6. 3/4.
Are you going to make an envelope for us?
I might, yes. I'm just going to look for what my things were called.
Oh yes, okay.
Before I forget. Oh, here they are. So they came in as downloads. They're called Rudolph Deer Clip Art Christmas Gnome. Hang on, it's just opening. What's it doing? Rudolph Deer Clip Art Christmas Gnome 18754524. So it's Rudolph Deer Clip Art Christmas Gnome . So it's a funny one. And then they all came in just was a number. So there was the four things, the reindeer, the gnome. So what are they calling it? Rudolph Deer Clip Art Christmas Gnome. They're not giving me a name.
I got
Oh,
it.
I think I
Rudolph
may have found
Deer Clip Art Christmas Gnome.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Okay, here I'll get you the link for if anybody would like it. There we go. Okay, let's see. Go back in. Here's the link to her cute stuff, I believe. Those are really cute.
They are.
Oh, look how many people favorited them.
Yeah,
To
see
them,
that.
610.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was 10. No,
You
I
were the
remember.
10. You were the 10.
It's 611 now, so you must have favored them too. They are
So
cute.
I'm going to make a card envelope. So my card measures, for those that haven't seen it before, my card measures from diagonal to diagonal, and it doesn't matter what size it is. It's 8.5 because, well, if I do it on the back, because I've rounded those corners. From corner to corner, it's 8, just under 8.5, but 8.5 is okay. And then I have to add an inch. So I need to cut my paper 9.5 inches square. So I'll just put that there. And then I'll get my cutter. And I will make it 9.5 inches square.
That's so cute, Steph.
It is.
That's to hold it together so it stays.
Aw. So
Did you
cute.
attach them with pop-up dots or what?
Yes, yeah. Just on this circle, it's got dimensionals under the top half, but not the bottom. And then at the bottom half of this little penguin, so that it'll sort of keep it closed.
Cute. Oh, look at their eyes. That's what gets you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bernie, you did 9.5 by 9.5.
About 9.5-inch square, and I'm just lining up my line. So I don't have to do this, but it just sort of gives you an idea of where a straight line is. So I'm just marking it on this line and this line, and then I'll rub this off after. So I'm on the 15 of this, so I know that point and that point are going to be equal. And then here I've got this line and that line. So now I know that my diamond, I've made it into a diamond, is fairly straight. Put the card, now you could measure or whatever, I never do, I just line it up, put the card in the middle of the diagonal square, looks okay to me, and then I just fold up the edges and then down for the edges, turn it round.
That's such a good tip. So many people
It's brilliant,
go
isn't it? Yeah.
through so much to make an envelope. Love it.
Yeah.
And then turn it around again, and there's my envelope. So I take my card out and then burnish down the the edges properly. Which leaves little triangles here, and you cut them out. So for those that have a punch board, this is what the punch board does. It knocks these little angles out. But I don't have a punch board, and I figured, well, I'm not going to buy one, so
No, you don't need it.
No.
I've
No.
got one. I got it at Tuesday morning for like $5. So I got it. But
and I've had no problem with doing the envelopes this way. So, and this is really thin paper that it's sort of I bought it thinking it was cardstock. Sometimes when you buy paper, it comes in, wrapped up in plastic, and then you open it, you think, oh, it's paper, not actual cardstock.
Yeah, it's too thin.
that's
So
what
then
I use to make my envelopes too, is the thin pattern paper. I catch myself turning it the opposite way, where the white's on the outside and the pattern's on the inside.
Okay.
That's cute too. Yeah.
And then I'm just going to put some tape, or you could use glue on two of the pages, two of the edges.
Stephanie, your card would look pretty in that envelope she's making also.
Yes, it would, wouldn't it? Yeah, yeah.
That's so cute.
And there's my envelope done. So my card will fit in. There we go. There's my envelope all finished.
That's brilliant, Bernie.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Love it.
So it's pretty quick, and you can you get obviously if you're making standard cards, and the method for adding the inch, it's actually got some space in there. It's not just quite a flat envelope because you've added the inch all round. So it actually becomes it's got some room if you've got some embellishments on the front or anything like that.
No, that makes it perfect.
So did you say if it's a rectangle, you go from the widest edge to the widest edge?
So here's one here
Okay.
that I've made previously. So I just have the card, this one, just haven't seen my friend. So this one here is a rectangle, and I just went diagonal for this one.
Okay.
So it's irrelevant of the shape, it's still the diagonal. And so that one was just under 7.5. So I made my paper 8.5-inch square.
Right.
It is easy, Joni. It is.
It's brilliant because sometimes you've got card shapes they're not the standard envelopes, are they? So it doesn't matter what you do, as long as you've got the paper to make your envelope, you're good to go, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Right, well, I finished mine as well now.
Me too.
All righty, so let me solo y'all and can show.
Put my card.
Okay, Bernie.
So mine just says, "May you never be too old to search the skies on Christmas Eve," and it's got Rudolph. I used print and cut for this piece. I just added some stars out of silhouette, and I changed some of them. They've got more points than the others, and then I just made some small, some big, put them on, and then subtracted the star from this paper, and then that made the actual star. Put some gold paper behind, and then inside I've got the other characters, and like I said, I used my ribbon to make a background paper. I've got Merry Christmas, and here's my gift card, and it just goes into there.
Cute.
Oh,
So I cut a diagonal out of this top part, and then that's where the card fits in there.
So the saying on the front, Joni says she loves the
beautiful.
saying. Was that print and cut, or did you have a stamp for that?
No, that's print and cut.
Okay, cool.
Beautiful.
I just found it. I just typed it in, and I think that was called. The font is. I'd have to find the font. Let me look for the font while Stephanie's showing what hers was.
okay.
The font is.
All right, Steph.
Okay, well, mine, I'm trying to now, with what we did with the card the other day when we did that craft along, I'm trying my best to go with US letter sizing rather than A4. So this card you could make 2 out of 1 piece of US letter size because it's 11 by 4 1/4 wide. So that's the card base. So you could have got 2. I've then used the foil card that I said that I got quite cheap, and the ribbon that I've had for years. The images came from, I think it's called Design. Oh, I can't. I'll have to have a look. What was it, Tammy?
You told us just a minute ago, and it was
I know, Design
video
Studio.
design.
Yeah, Design Studio, I think. I hadn't enough red cardstock because I didn't want to waste it. I wanted to get 2 out of it, so I used white cardstock and chose a pen that matched so I could colour it and nobody would know that it wasn't the red cardstock. And I've put the little penguin on so that it's got dimensionals at the bottom, so it's free at the top, and that's what's stopping the card from opening. And it actually pulls up, so when you open it, you actually open it up, that moves up. So and that's a pocket. And inside that, I've just, as a gift card would fit in it quite easily. Money would fit in it. And then I've done especially for you, and then I can write in it name and who it's to.
Yeah.
So it sort of slides backwards and forwards and closes back up.
Nice.
And I haven't done, but you could put a verse or you could put some other sentiment on the other side, but it is just going to be for them so I'll put the names in there and the money. So that's my card today.
Beautiful, Steph. And the font is called Block Note. So it's obviously one that came downloaded it because I haven't downloaded it, but I just searched it and BLOC note.
Block Note.
Block Note.
Yeah.
That's
I'll
it.
make a note of that then, yeah.
Yep. So that's what I used for the font in the card. And then I just changed the colours to match. I picked, like I said, I went over this with coloured pencil, but there were similar colours underneath, and I just found the first colour came from, I think, the arms of the Santa gnome, And then I just picked the colours out as Patty Ann showed us before with the eyedropper and the orange match. So those colours are the colours of the actual characters.
Yeah, it looks fabulous.
Did you get it from defont.com? I see a block note there.
No, I don't imagine I would have downloaded it. I think it came on my computer.
Oh.
I think it was just there because it's not, I don't think I downloaded it. Maybe on your computer, have a look.
Yeah. Let's see.
I don't think I downloaded it. I'm not big on downloading fonts. I've got a few that I've downloaded.
Mm-hmm.
I like it though. It's a nice font.
Yeah, it's really neat. So that's our cards for this week. And
Yep.
you want to come back on, Patty?
No? Oh, okay. Oh.
There she is.
Hi.
Come back, girls.
Yeah. Where am I? Yeah.
Roxana said both cards are wonderful.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks, Roxana.
Come back, Steph.
I am doing it. It takes a minute or two to come back.
So we each want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
Yep.
Yeah.
And-
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yes.
Hope you have a wonderful week or lead up and the day and after, and don't eat. If you eat too much, we eat too much. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
And so we won't be doing another.
Yeah. Have a
Christmas
lovely time with all your families, everybody.
Yes. So this will be our one DigiChicks video for the month of December. We're gonna not have the next one because it's around Christmas. But we do have another craft along. We don't know the date, but between now and Christmas, we're gonna have another craft along, and we will post in the group when it's going to be, and feel free to join us. You have the link there, and you can just click on it and come join us and craft along with us. It was fun.
That was really fun.
Real
Really
fun.
Yeah.
And it's been fabulous. Everybody's been posting the cards on the group, and I think they've all done a fabulous job.
Awesome cards.
Yeah.
Janet says she loves to craft along.
And Joni said she hopes it's a Wednesday.
Yeah. I'm not sure what the date of the next Wednesday is, and it'll be up to Stephanie too. I'm available most all the time.
Well, I am, because don't forget for me it's evening. So if I'm going out somewhere in the daytime, it's not so bad because.
So maybe we can plan it for next Wednesday then.
Yeah,
Okay.
I might be an observer because I don't think I'll be home, but I'll certainly dial in and watch.
Okay.
And Zara probably will as well. Then do you think, Bernie?
Yep, Sarah will. She'll watch. She'll be at her other nannies next week. They're on school holidays now, so they'll be going to their other nannies tomorrow afternoon.
All right.
Oh, that's lovely.
So don't forget to like and subscribe, and maybe in the new year, my goal is for Patty Ann's Place to reach 70,000. And tell your friends, share, and Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
But we'll see you again at the craft along. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys will be back too. Yeah. All right.
All right.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.